Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play the Stirring Abyss. In the last episode, we accessed an area off the Limestone Road, which possessed some sort of device that was interfering with our instruments. Upon arriving at it, the bull deity reached out to us psychically and told us that if we repaired this seal, is what it called it, it would allow our navigational equipment and our scanning devices to work again. And it had the side effect, after we had repaired it, of lowering the corruption in the ocean as well. We passed a die roll, and it was lowered by 3 points, bringing us back down to, I think it was 5 out of 9. But it's only a temporary reprieve, and I believe it increased again as we were trying to make our way out of that area. We fought a new creature as well, a 4-armed strange... I don't even know what it's not a jellyfish or a squid. Actually, can we see a picture of it here? This is it. The harvester. Oh, okay. This is all the information that we've seen before. Very strange looking creature indeed. I like the eye in the center of it. From my fighting it earlier in my different game, this thing has a point-blank AoE that drains sanity from everything around it. So we only lost a little bit on Vulu Jakes, but it's still sanity. It's difficult to get sanity back. Still, we defeated that creature along with a host of other things, and were able to successfully navigate our way out of that area after interacting with the seal. That summed up what we did in the last episode. So let me quickly put a break here. Actually, I guess we'll look... Well, here's the name of the board as well, just in case you guys are curious about what I've currently researched. Okay, and now let's put a break here, everyone. We'll be right back. Okay, so let's go ahead and start prepping for this mission. Or this video. In this one, I'm intending to do the 2 discovered missions that we had left over from previous scans. The story missions tend to take a while. These ones will be much quicker. And so we could probably fit both of them in, assuming I can get done with the leveling and what have you really quickly. Thankfully, there's no leveling for us to do. No one leveled at the last mission, which I found really weird. I thought for sure someone would gain a level, but no one did. Awful. Awful for us. Alright, anyway, so let's go ahead and address the submarine first. So, I'm going to want, apparently, to be able to recover our sanity sooner rather than later. We're down to just 4 on Metherjon, so that effectively takes him out of any battle until we can find a way to somehow recover his sanity. But none of my characters have a way to do that yet. Not themselves, so we'll need to somehow recover sanity via the ship. There is a constructible room called the Jukebox Room, where we'll be allowed to spend supplies in order to restore 15 sanity to a person, and we can do it as much as we want as long as we have supplies to do it. We're going to try and build that in this episode. So the first thing I think we're going to do is we need a convertible section. So I see the forward lower engine room here. Hot and noisy, but it will have to do. And we have the after engine room. Also hot and noisy, but it'll have to do. This one has amphetamine in it. This one has chemicals. Chemicals are probably a little more useful to me than amphetamine, but we can break down amphetamine to get 1 copper and 1 chemical. The different items here, when you trash them, do give you different types of resources upon doing so. I tend not to use the amphetamine, as you guys might have noticed, because I forget I have it. It's really super useful. You hit, I think that's right. No, you don't hit more often. It gives you plus 20% movement speed, so okay. You guys don't need me to read what's down there on the tooltip. But it's really useful, and I constantly forget I have it. So we're going to probably be breaking some of this down to help us build the jukebox room, depending upon what it requires. And I'm babbling a bit. Let's go ahead and just choose a room. We'll choose the after engine room and drain it. We get 1 amphetamine. We can see that there's the after lower engine room now, which has copper and blueprints in it. And we have the maneuvering room, which also has copper in it. Both of these are also convertible sections. So it looks like all of our convertible sections are over here for this version of our submarine. How much does it cost for us to build the jukebox room? 12 scrap and 7 copper. We have enough. Let's go ahead and create this. Sweet. A place where they can actually relax for a bit. Looks like they have some beers on ice. A jukebox and some records and something else to store some food or drinks or who knows what. And now, we can finally begin spending our resources here, the supplies. You'll note that on our characters' portraits, there is this symbol which is now glowing. So, all we have to do is click on this symbol, and we'll expend 1 supply to heal 15 sanity. I think it's worth doing it again. We'll have Belduke recover a little bit. And Vulu as well. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supplies used to recover our sanity. We'll be fighting sanity loss as we go forward. And these supplies will be almost entirely used for the sole purpose of recovering our sanity. Assuming I don't do poorly enough that we need to use it for any other purpose. In any case, that's great. We probably should attempt to repair this as well and get some more power. We don't have the copper for it, though. We're short some copper. We're short... what is that? 2 copper. So I'm going to go ahead and break down 2 amphetamines to get that copper. We get 1 copper, as you can see, and 1 chemical when we break down amphetamine, as I said earlier. And now, we have the copper that we need to repair this battery room. We get 10 power immediately. And maybe I was wrong. In the last episode, I mentioned that I thought I was getting 14 power or 15 power. Like, plus, these would give me 5 power per turn. But these ones are only giving me plus 2, so we restore 14 power between each episode. Okay, I'm just going to have to remember that. Maybe it's always been this way and I just didn't notice it. Alright, well anyway, that also frees up a little more power for us again. So we could drain yet another room. But I don't know if I've got what it takes to create another room, to convert the room that I drain. Like, I don't think I'll be able to build another chamber in any of these. And the only thing in the crew's mess is a single supply? Or actually, it might be more than 1 supply. Let's drain it. Let's drain it. We'll drain the crew's mess. 1 supply. Oh, that was... oh, and we have to repair it, apparently. What does this do? Oh, okay. This room will allow us to use supplies to actually heal our people in between missions. I'm hoping we'll never have to do that, and we don't have the copper to do it anyway, so we're not going to bother repairing that room yet. I will be repairing all the rooms in the submarine, for no other reason than I don't like the idea of having broken ship systems, and I want the option to utilize all the rooms. I also think it's good for the morale of the crew. It doesn't matter at all gameplay-wise, what I'm saying right there, but I would like to repair all the rooms, so we're going to repair this even if we don't really need it. but we'll do that potentially much later on, because that's a nicety. Tim really wants to do it, but it doesn't really help us very much thing to do, as opposed to we need this done right now or in the near future. And I think that's almost it. We have a single Void Marrow, and we have Belduke, who has not been mutated yet. So let's go ahead and use this on her. Crusher, Gills, and Psychotic Strength. So I don't really want Crusher on our Science Officer, especially because I want her to use Harpoon Guns. We don't need Psychotic Strength. I'm hoping that she doesn't actually ever lose so much sanity. Gills is still very useful, and having it on 2 people makes it even more useful. So we're going to grab Gills with her. I'm a little nervous re-rolling these for fear of us not getting anything better. And Gills is very good. It also would allow me to swap out her. Either Vulu or Belduke can be... One of them can sit out, and the other is present with Gills, which is super useful. So let's go ahead and grab this. And Belduke will wave away this guy's concerns. We can only assume is mocking her when he himself has a upgrade of some sort of questionable origin. Okay, and let's pop open the map next. Actually, no, let's spend some clue tokens. So, I'm going to do something a little odd, and we're going to grab Momentary Respite to lower the corruption level 2 more points. This isn't a passive upgrade, which the rest of them are. This is a one-time thing only, and we only lower it by 2. But from my other time playing the game, the lower we can keep that corruption level, the easier we'll have it in combat. We won't be able to prevent it from rising up high. Eventually, it will overcome us. But the longer we can delay that, the easier it will be. Let's take this up a rank. Next. Let's take a look at the map. There's our next objective. I think I would like to do the diver rescue first, and then we move to the SEAL defense next. But first, let's scan once here for another mission. Another diver rescue. And then then let's prepare for this mission. So we're going after a diver rescue. What level are my people? 4, 3, 3. We'll have Belduke lead the charge, and we'll leave Vulu at home this time. Methadon, since we can take you, we'll give you this. Some amphetamine. Someone needs to bring the oxygen tank. I guess we can bring some flares. Okay, I think we are set. Alright, let me put another break here. I was going to say just to save the game, which I did, and we're good to go. Let's go ahead and launch a new mission. Diver rescue first. I would like to begin leveling someone else. And we'll do the one that's been here for a little bit of time. Oh, right, we need to put people on the wait team. Thank goodness, the game told us that. So we want Belduke leading, and then we have our 3 crew members. A bit awkward, because we're not going to have more than 1 spear gun. I don't like taking only 1 spear gun. But I don't also want to I don't think... Whenever I play a game of this sort, which lets us choose who we're bringing to missions, I like rotating the peoples. This way we can spread the experience out. If we lose someone, heaven forbid, we'll want other people to be able to replace them. Okay, let's do this. Veiled path. We're starting up abutted on the edge of this area. Leave no man or woman behind. Let's get it done. As I've explained earlier, I do not like scanning on my first turn. That's good enough. So this is raised here, higher terrain. If there's enemies out here, that's gonna suck. I'm a little nervous moving even further up in that direction, but we'll move one more space. I also don't really feel like... Oh, we gotta come down, by the way, I just realized salt right here. We gotta go south in this direction, so this is probably the direction we have to go in. So we should swing up this way first to clear it of any resources we might be able to find up there. Okay, didn't find anything. Let's use our sonar. So there's nothing in the immediate area. And I suspect that because of the fact this is all alone, I think that's a bulb, a pod. Something that maybe a defensive one that will detonate, that will shoot us. Okay, good. Or one that will not actually shoot us. We can run you all the way over here. This team's going to go ahead and head up here. And we know there's no hostiles, at least not too close to us. So we can risk moving a little more. We're right on the edge of whatever creatures might be over there. Okay, Belduke, let's have you move all the way up here. They're right in this dark area where we can't see. Who has flares up here? Does anyone have... Yes, we do. Okay. I want to see... Actually, we shouldn't need to use the flares. We're going to activate... Okay, good. Yeah, we're going to activate them anyway. So, Belduke, I'm going to use Overwatch with you. There. There's 3 enemies here, so this is only the first one that we're seeing. There's 2 others. One's right here. I think they're probably all vessels or jellyfish. They tend to group together when they group together. Okay, and... our defensive posture? Down here, we still have the sonar in effect and no jellyfish. Good. I'm going to use him to run around and investigate. And I don't see any way to make it to this area. So there must be a cavern system that will take us there. And here it is. Okay, so we'll need to take this to get down to where the diver's located. we can probably one-hit this, unless we're very unlucky. Crusher is very strong like that. Now here I'm a little nervous. We have to hit it twice. We have to hit it twice. Because one hit's not going to do it. And if we don't hit it twice, it's going to detonate right all over Methajon. Let's hope we can hit it twice. If I'm going to miss, I'm hoping it's the first attack that misses. It was the second. Okay, emergency now. Because of course it would be an emergency. You're kidding me, game! Unbelievable! Well, Methodon, I'm so sorry, but you're about to take like 50 damage or something stupid like that. Because I can't get an 82% chance to hit. God. So dumb, game. I hate you so much. Alright, thankfully there's a vital essence that dropped. That will heal half of that. And thankfully, we did bring Belduke with us. So we can use Medic here to heal the rest of that. I swear, guys. I swear. Other people who have played this game have not gotten anywhere near as unlucky as I have on the hit rates. Like, I've seen people complain about missing 187% attack and everything else hits. But here I am, and I get like multiple 87 or 82% chances to miss in a row every combat. I hate you, game. I hate you. Of course I'm not going to reload. God, but this sucks. It sucks. I'm going to talk about this just for a bit. In games where you have such a limited amount of things you can do on your turn, having half your characters miss half their attacks, or having all your characters miss half their attacks, is such a penalty. It's just awful to have to witness that happen. And we're going to complain about it whenever it does happen. Because I'm allowed to. Oh, we have more enemies down here too. Okay. Let's use Marine. And not move up any further. And I'll do the same with you, Gian. And we're done. Let's end our turn. Nice. So we'll recover some air as well. All right. Well, let's move up and see what else is up here. Now, a heads up that we're in a cavern at the moment. So since we're in a cave, we can't use the searchlight any longer. The submarine can't get in the cave, but we still can use our sonar if we want to check where other creatures are. I think we can handle whatever else might be up here. So I'm just going to begin moving people up. And let's have you start. THC Denton. Oh, is it really just one thing? Of course it would be a half hit. Why wouldn't it be? Attack it. Alright, good work. The combat music is still playing. I see you over there. That's going to run up and use an AoE on us, and I can't really stop it from doing so. Oh, no, stop, Belduke. I didn't mean to move you. That was a misclick. There's 2 of them over there. Wow. Let's Overwatch. You know, I think we're going to use our amphetamine and then move right up into them. Of course I missed the target opportunity attack. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I miss it? God. Okay. These things seem to have some armor, so let's try Dissolving Dart first to lower that. Does anyone here have Spotter? They do not. Okay. Next, I guess we'll shoot with you, Belduke. Missed. Struck a different one. Okay, let's hit this one. Oh, you're not close to either of them. Let's have Gion use Void Swap on these 2. That's 1 action point for him that he just used there. And then we'll move up a tad to threaten this one. And over here, can we maybe finish it off? Oh my god, guys. Even when I hit, we do glancing hits and it has 1 freaking hit point left, because of course it would. And then of course we miss, because why wouldn't we miss at that point? Let's move around this way to stop it from circling around and getting in between all of us. Okay. Belduke, you can't use medic. It's still on cooldown. Let's reload this and move you up. We have to chase it, which is unfortunate. Let's use Goon to stop it from getting away. We'll grab the scrap metal while we're passing by. Oh, that was interesting. The game's... Oh, no. Okay, never mind. I thought it spawned this thing up above the cave system. No, it spawned them here instead, because of course it would. Alright, we get some air, but not everyone got it. We need to kill this thing. Dancing hit, but it's still enough, Gabe. Haha! F you. This is kind of dangerous, taking a shot with all of us grouped together as we are, because we could hit our friends. If we were angled differently, I would risk it, but I can't risk it here. Alright, Brawler. too risky. I cannot shoot into this many of our friends. Okay, that's fine. We just missed like 5 attacks this turn. That's okay. Please! Please, game! Please! Can you please let me hit half the time? Or more than half the time? Can I hit more than half the time? Please? Please. Thank God. I hit all those attacks. Oh my God, that's a first for everything. Alright, what are we doing? I see some void marrow. We're gonna want that. And we have oxygen down here. They're on 2 totally separate areas, though. I don't want to split the party, especially when it comes to oxygen. We'll grab a little here. More hostiles. If there's one jellyfish, there's probably more than one. But I'm willing to stay here and shoot it. Just one. Combat didn't... I don't hear the combat music. I'll split the group, and these two can get more oxygen later. I'm going to assume, maybe wrongfully, that there's nothing guarding that void marrow. Oh, there were other jellyfish. Okay, +1 void marrow. Big risk what you're doing, Tim. Big risk, but we're taking it. Oh, it's so good when I hit. So, let me give you a little bit of Tim history when it comes... Oh, actually, hold on. Let's use the sonar. Nothing else hostile down here. A little bit of Tim history for you when it comes to RNG in any game I tend to play. Well, is that right? At the very least in dice games, like Warhammer 40k, for example, all of my opponents, whenever I've fought everyone, have said that I have the absolute worst luck out of anyone they've ever seen, and it's consistently bad luck. I can't roll a 6 on 2 6-sided dice to save my life. I'm almost always rolling, like, 4s and 5s. Unless it's like unless I need to roll low, in which case I roll high instead for those rolls. It's always the case. It always happens in every dice game. I don't know why I'm so unlucky, but I am, and I hate it. I hate it. I come up with the best plans, and it doesn't matter. Because I can't roll a statistically average roll on any dice I roll. So this game is just mocking me even more for such occurrences. I don't roll well, and thus we miss and we suffer because of it. This could only be a fishing net, Petty Officer Pang shrugs. Everything's gotta eat, even antediluvian monsters. We use sonar, and I don't see anything else out here. Hostile-wise. But I also have not really seen much in the way of other supplies either. Seaman Petrov's notes. The commander and the men with him never came back. Senior Lieutenant Kozlov is dead. Vonneron is in charge now. I won't say more than that. I just want to go home. Despite my complaining, by the way, not much actually transpired for all of the misses that occurred there. We lost a little bit of sanity. That is not so bad. But it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating to miss over and over and over again. You see these 82% chances, and that your mind tells you, oh, you should hit, and you don't. And then you see another one, you're like, well, I just missed one. I should absolutely hit this one, and you don't. And that's the way it works. It's supposed to work that way. But God, does it ever suck? If I wasn't recording the game, man, if I missed that round there where I missed multiple times, I would have easily reloaded the game had I not been recording it. No way. No way am I going to suffer missing like 5 attacks in a single turn. No. I'm not. That's just terrible. Terrible luck. The game lets me reload it, so I would normally reload. But for you guys, I'm going to not reload. Not even once. Okay, guys, let's run down here. We don't want to go up yet, though. We'll go up next turn. Do I use sonar? It's on cooldown, so I can't use it even if I wanted to. Soviet expedition logs. Commander Burdakov. A scouting party discovered a safe path leading down into the deeper trench area. It didn't seem worth our time to explore further, but at Vonneron's request, I've sent Tretak and Makarov on a brief excursion with orders to document everything they find. We'll scan again. It's a good thing we did. There's at least 2 of something out here, and these 2 things... Oh, I see a pod. I see the pod. Okay. So let's have you start working on that pod. You can't shoot it from there. Since I see things out here, I'm going to assume those things aren't pods. They could be 2 pods. I use pods, but I mean like the bulging pods. Once again, that can blow up when you strike them. Nope, they're jellyfish. I'm not so concerned about just jellyfish, but I also don't want to take damage if I can avoid taking it. That would be good. Nothing else hostile out here. But I'm not envisioning these two jellyfish to be much of a concern. There was another pod below that one, which also detonated. There's the question mark. That will be the diver. There's something else down near him, too. I remember I just saw it on sonar. I'm guessing it's probably if it's just one thing, I'm not expecting a creature that is mobile. Okay, and it's not. We can probably just avoid that thing as well. Let's drop our escape. Actually, not yet. No supplies here. I doubt there's anything there. Let's go ahead and drop down the evacuation zone. Let's use the right words, Tim. Make a quick step. Nothing. Okay. Avoid that pod. Okay, and that's good. I don't, as you know, move people out singularly. Everyone's got to leave all at once. Because heaven forbid the game decides to spawn something because it's being really vicious. And then I have to run one person around for a while trying to get away from it so I can drop another evacuation zone. We leave all at once or not at all, generally. And that was good. We did it, despite all my complaining. And we'll get a chance to see what type of person we got when we get back to the sub. That person will have leveled up once as well, so they'll be level 1. And Pang, Denton, and Belduke all leveled up. Congratulations, guys. All right, let me put another break here really quick. I think we have time to do another mission. So, first, let's do the leveling. Why did you put him in the group? Actually, the first thing we should do is name the new person. Oh, it's a girl! Hey, okay. Christine Brown. Well, Christine Brown, you are Christine Brown no longer. You are also a science officer. A medical officer, because I see dissolving dart and impeding dart here. Okay, so Cyber Ventus, welcome to the group. Cyber. It's all one word for Cyber Ventus, but I'll go ahead and make Cyber your first name and Ventus your second name. Your surname. Okay. And oh no. You wanted Abigail as your name. You wanted Abigail. There we go. Abigail Ventus is what we'll call you. Okay. And what you get is skills. Linguist. Spy reports from the USSR speak of artifacts bearing Proto-Minoan inscriptions. Minoan? Inscribes a protective glyph of splendor upon any target. Anyone attacking the target is disoriented as they are overcome by a vision of brilliance from aeons past. 3-turn duration, 7-turn cooldown. They get to attack it, and then I believe they are disoriented. Witch Doctor. The traditions of the Caribbean islands are rooted in more than simple superstition. Targets suffer a heavy penalty to their attack rating should they fail to deal any damage during their turn. Oh, and should they fail to do any damage their turn, they will suffer damage instead. 11 through 14 damage is what they'll take. If they miss, they suffer minus 40 aim. From my experience in the game, hitting enemies with minus aim doesn't do a thing. They still hit you all the time. Because of course they would, because that's the way this game works with me. I mean, the penalty to aim is nice. I guess we could take it. We'll take it. We'll take Witch Doctor. Actually, Witch Doctor would make more sense for Adorkable's character if we are able to get Adora here. So no, we will grab a Linguist instead. It's a buff. Takes a single person, by the way, just in case I didn't say that. You get an upgrade, and I hate having penalties to my stats. For some reason, you're also decent at melee. I don't know why you're decent at melee. You're a science officer, but I'll keep that in mind going forward. I'm going to give you more endurance because I don't like that defense penalty. Makes you easier to hit. Although on that note, you know what? On that note, taking Witch Doctor makes sense since if you're threatened, you can actually minus 40 aim a target. We'll take this after all then. And I'll give you a little more endurance. So, Reventus, you didn't say if you cared to be mutated or not. I've got a single Void Marrow left around, but I'll wait to see if you respawn back to this video. This one's probably going to go up on Saturday. Today is Sunday, by the way. What day is today? It's Thanksgiving Sunday here in America. I think it's like the 28th at the moment. So this video's going to go up when December hits. Probably December, what would that be? December 3rd, I think, or something like that. I am recording several episodes. No one cares. Just go. Let's move on. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. You can mutate your people another time. It costs 2 Void Marrow, though, to do it a second time. You can even give them a third mutation, and I think it's 2 Void Marrow for the third, if you so desire. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and level you up, TC Denton. You can earn Jolly. Oh, I do like Jolly very much. And Opportunist. So let's take a look at these. Jolly. Always look on the bright side of death. Always look on the bright side of death. Right? That's from, Meaning of Life. Is that right? No. No, that's from The Life of Brian, the Monty Python movie. God, it's been a long time since I watched that. So, there's a small chance to restore a small amount of sanity for all crew members each turn. This is so useful. I feel like one person needs this. So we're going to go ahead and choose this for Denton. And then for skills, why don't we give you more aim? Increased critical is also useful. For Belduke gets Chemist. Not insane, just creative. Sets off an improvised shaped charge, dealing damage in a cone in front of the Chemist. Damage falls off with increased distance to the target. So it's an AoE ability, does 27 through 36 damage, 7-turn cooldown. And she also gets Linguist as a option. We'll take the AoE. We'll take Chemist with you. You are slippery, so I can risk moving you up a bit close to targets, and if you get pinned in melee, we can just move you away. I guess we'll increase your endurance as well. Try to counter how easily hit you are, Belduke. And then for Gion. Robust. That one friend everyone asks for help when moving the house. when moving house. Able to carry an extra item. Very useful. Strategist. The battlefield is different, but the rules remain the same. All divers within the target area gain 1 extra action point this turn, and do not trigger attacks of opportunity. That sounds incredible. We're gonna take that. Robust makes more sense given your ability scores over there. But I like the idea of you, Gion, coming up with a good battle strategy. We'll take this. And I guess we'll increase your melee aim a little more. Maybe you'll hit a little more often. Oh, you will, arguably, by taking that. Okay, let me put another save here so I don't have to... Actually, no, not quite yet. Let's go ahead and drain the sub another room. So... there's copper in the maneuvering room. And we can potentially start using torpedoes if we drain the forward torpedo room. But we'll have to repair that to gain access to it. We should realistically drain this because we get copper and blueprints from it. And I don't need the chemicals that badly. So let's drain this room. We gained... I don't know what that is. And we gained 3 copper. Pressure mine. All it takes is a dash of inspiration and a slab of TNT. Sets up a trap that explodes when something moves onto it. Deals half damage to any adjacent targets. 46 through 58 points of damage, 2 charges, and it's a free action. 4 scrap, 3 chemical, 3 copper to make one, so not quite yet. Let's bring up the Enigma board. Actually, no, first, what can we build here? A bedroom. We already have one of these. That's this crew quarters. It just does the same thing. It heals 8 hit points between each mission. Pattern sequencer. Amplifying the sonar signal will also highlight locations of nearby resources. 8 scrap, 10 copper. We have enough for that. Training room. 14 scrap, 8 copper. Enables spending resources to level up divers. And the Profane Chapel. We can spend something to resurrect people who are dead. 8 scrap, 35 clues to build it. I think we'll build the pattern sequencer, since we've got the materials to do so. Now when we sonar, we'll see scrap or copper. Other things of interest show up on the map as well. With 14 power left... Oh, and clue tokens. Let's pop this up. Not yet. Let's not take a clue. Let's not take another thing on the new board quite yet. And let's go and do the next mission. Since we have some extra power, I'm going to go ahead and scan again. A Soviet cache. There will be something unique there. A weapon or something of that sort. The last time I had done one of those, I got some sort of breaching harpoon gun that only allowed 1 ammo in it, had a small aim penalty, but did like twice the damage of a normal harpoon gun. But I think what you get here is randomized, so we can't be guaranteed to get that weapon. Let's go to the sealed the sealed defense. We need to figure out who we're bringing with us. So, well, we have a new medical officer. So we'll bring her with us. Who else could use the experience points? Methajon could. So you're going... who's actually the highest level? Who's going to come along? You're all level 4, 2, 3, and 2. So one of these 3 can go. Vulu, I guess we'll bring you. So, because I like having 2 spear guns. So you're going to come along. Methajon, Tashi Denton, and Abigail. Alright. We won't need the oxygen tank for this mission. Or we shouldn't. If we do, this is awful. But I'm gonna hope we don't need it. We shouldn't actually need much of anything else if this goes as well as I'm hoping it will go. We'll bring some morphine. I guess we'll bring the oxygen tank. We're better off bringing it and not needing it than needing it and not having it. Alright, so there we go. Let's go ahead and do the mission? Yeah, let's do the mission. Seal defense. Decadent anchorage. Okay. Well, this should look familiar to you, everyone, and it works the same way. I wanted to wait until we had the story-related version of this before I interacted with one via a random scan. We now know what these do. These will lower the corruption level, but anywhere from 0 to 3 points, depending upon how well we roll. To my knowledge, there are no materials in these missions, but we'll scan once combat starts to figure out if that's actually true or not. And we're going to start right away. I'm not sure what I did, but I think something here wants to help us. Might have angered the locals, though. Be ready. I like the chanting on this mission. Okay, there they are. Let's use sonar to see if anything else spawned. Nope, just 2 enemies. Note that there is no salvage here. And there's no air vent either. This is a very quick mission. You just have to last 10 turns, and then it's over. Okay, let's get line of sight. Oh, that was the wrong person to move. Okay, well, too late now. Can you shoot one from there? If I shoot it, I better be killing it. Good, very good. I don't know if I want to take another shot this turn there. Let's move up and use defensive posture. And our science officer can move back up here. Good kill. Excellent hit, Abigail. Your first attack is a crit? That's wonderful. You gotta be careful of that area, though, with all of those tendrils around it. Well, I wonder where they spawned. Alright, you two will have to do more combat. Let's see. Let's use a searchlight here. Unless did I bring flares with me? I did not. Okay, searchlight it is. I'll move Abigail back to here. And use Overwatch. Our Marine will move here and use Marine. Methadone goes there and uses Marine. Didn't think we'd miss one of those. I thought this would also move up first and we'd shoot it twice. We'll reload here. I can't reach the Witch Doctor, unfortunately. Or oh, it's an AoE! Oh, okay. That's good to know for Witch Doctor. Dissolving agent. Weaken it a bit. Our captain can't quite get both of them in range. Let's use commander. And then shoot. It's crippled, and it will be bleeding, so it should die, but it will die at the end of its turn. Okay, our captain needs to reload. Sure. Oh, I didn't realize there was a jellyfish there as well. The jellyfish should detonate when its turn, at the end of its turn. That means we can't really stay here. Let's goon. And move away. Abigail will move you out here. That will do. Looks like the explosive didn't actually hurt the creature. This thing, it looks like it was immune to it. Interesting. Oh, I don't like having to make this shot. I'll use an impeding dart. Wow, we dazed it. I think. Maybe, was it still? Oh no, it was already disoriented. Let's leave you on this side in case we get more spawns, Bethajon. Alright, 2 more corrupted jellyfish. I don't want to actually be near the tendrils, Tim. You don't even want them visible. Like, you want them in the fog of war. So stay there. And that's good. That's all you should have to do. Abigail, can you kill it? Glancing hit, but you can. You know, we should at least leave you here, because if we get those creatures, I want you being right next to them. We may need some more firepower on this side. Alright, gotta kill that one. We did get them. We're gonna get a second. I'm gonna save the game because I want to reload when one of these misses. Let's go ahead and use Brawler here. Oh, wrong person. Oh, wow, they both hit! Holy crap! Can we goon this one? We can kill it, in fact. Wow! Have to kill this one. Don't want to hurt this one because that puts it into detonation mode. I don't like the angle. We're gonna move first. Game's being choppy, everyone, so I have to put a cut here, unfortunately. Give me a few seconds. I didn't realize this mission was called Ghastly Gulch. What an awful name. Anyway, I'm back, and the game's no longer choppy. Alright, let's reload there. Reload here. I am no longer as concerned about the tendrils, since we just defeated some. I'm also going to go out on a limb and believe that we won't get any other spawn as this reaches 100%. Let's drop down the evacuation zone. What was shattered has been made whole again. A primordial power is channeled through the seal. Use the seal to fight off the creeping corruption. I think, by the way, here... Actually, I don't know who it's choosing to do this. I'm guessing it was the person who interacted with it. Since I see insight here, +4, and that would be Vulu. Wow! Rolled an 8! Holy crap, and we only needed a 7. Oh, thank God. Something went in my favor. I mean, I make it sound like we're dying. We're getting unlucky quite often. But no one has yet died, despite the awful die rolls, so I guess I can't complain I can't complain, I'm going to, but it hasn't been that as bad as I think it is going. As the halves coalesce, the waters around Ensign Jake shimmer with an aquamarine glow. A vision comes upon him, a majestic bull charging over the ruined city, fighting an amorphous foe shrouded in the darkness of the abyss. The shadows around him seem to grow less menacing, and the pressure that has been building in his mind retreats. Jakes is resolved to make use of what time has been gained. Oh, it's plus 15 clues. I thought it was plus 10. Alright, and minus the corruption level. Alright, let's just get out of here. Mission successful. 32 clue tokens from the enemies we just... Actually, most of that was from... Yeah, most of that was from the battle. And we get the corruption level lowered. Alright. Thankfully, that passive healing heals most of what Methodon took. Since he took a giant hit in the face there at the very end. Because I couldn't hit. 87% chances to hit, or whatever that was. So stupid. Okay, well, I guess we're done, everyone. It's kind of a shame, because I'm in the mood to play the game some more, but it's going to be a week until I fire this up again. Oh, well, such the life of a streamer. Oh, not a streamer, a YouTuber, Let's Player, in fact. Alright, so thank you guys again for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.